Hey guys, and happy Valentine's Day. It is the night before Valentine's Day. This week I have a midterm, so we're throwing together the lowest form of content possible, which is a boyfriend tag. Did you guys ask for this? No. Are we making it? Sure. So today we're doing the boyfriend tag. Today we're here with my gay best friend, David.
It's not gay if the balls don't touch.
Your balls have a large swinging radius,
I know.
so hey, that's pretty impressive. Today we're here with my boyfriend, David. Also, the weird thing about the boyfriend tag is that it's all just questions about me. Shouldn't it be questions about you too? Tell me more about myself. Maybe should we just flip it around and all answer questions about you?
Oh, we could. We could do both,
Yeah,
too.
we'll just do both ends.
Oh, I shouldn't be looking. I can't prepare my answer.
It starts off easy though.
Just like you. Alright, before I take over.
Yes.
Come back.
That was a fucking hard roast. When/where did we meet?
We met on Bumble.
David's profile says, I'm not looking for anything serious, just a wife or something. I thought you were joking, but you weren't. Dislikes, my building's no dog policy, any bed smaller than a queen, fragile windows, half sends. What's a half send?
It's not a full send.
Like getting so high that you're convinced life is a simulation. Likes reading, working out, writing, dancing, sleeping, adventuring. He's one of those assholes who has adventuring in his profile. Likes sleeping. I've never been like excited to sleep.
Oh, I'm like always excited to sleep.
So my first message was, dislikes, my full and not queen-sized bed. Likes, guys named David.
Wow, you could definitely add smooth openers to your list of skills.
If I would have heard it in that voice, I would not have messaged you back.
Ha ha ha, I feel that. You have no idea how excited I am to be reunited with my queen in a few days.
What's keeping you from your bed right now? What the fuck was I saying? Are you traveling/moving? Our conversation was so boring.
It's so bad to start out.
Ugh.
As you can see, it went quickly from that to novels.
Because then you started talking about interior design and going on open house tours with your parents.
Yeah.
And I was sold.
She told me she was really creeped out for the first couple weeks before she told me she had a YouTube channel, because based off our interactions in messaging and on our first date, she thought that I had researched her, saw her videos, and just knew the way to her heart and was just sliding my way in there.
You saw my sewing machine and you were like, whoa, have you ever thought about thrifting clothes and altering them?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what? Where was our first date?
I walked over to her place.
Keep all the deets. They gotta be juicy.
Oh. We hugged. And then we got in her car and started driving.
That was my plan to kidnap you.
Successful.
Yeah, I just kidnapped him and kept him captive for the past 4 months. He just is tied up in the closet when he's not out making videos for me.
How would I have gained so much weight? It's like you're fattening me up too.
Babe, if I ate you, I would be full for like 4 years.
If you like supplemented with like some carbs, oh yeah, you could make me last.
Is this video too weird already? Then we got some shaved snow, which was not another name for cocaine.
It was coconut flavored.
It was Coke. Not flavored, if you know what I'm saying.
Do you just like hear you doing that laugh and then it makes you crack up more?
We found out we were both lactose intolerant. We sat outside and we both spill our food like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just us going at it with 2 tiny ass spoons, spilling our ice cream all over the sidewalk.
Taking way too long because neither of us wanted to eat too quickly in front of the other person.
Yeah, we sat outside until they closed. And then we walked around a fucking like parking structure. Now that I think about it, that is where you would have murdered me. Which brings us to our next question. When/where was our first kiss? David first leaned in to kiss me at the bottom floor of a parking structure. And I was not having it, so I swerved that bitch. Then we went into this pretty elevator of the parking structure, but it was like slightly more scenic.
Mm-hmm.
Not a rom-com level, but like a I'll take it level.
Like the start to a low budget porno level. Oh no, the elevator's broken. How are we ever gonna pass the time?
I was actually surprised too because I think I went into our first kiss like pretty aggressive because I was like ready to make out with you, but you're like a very tender kisser.
I'll do you and you do me.
Okay.
After that extremely romantic first kiss.
We went to the beach at night, which I'd never done before. Just sat on the beach and talked for hours. And then we went back to my place. I guess we wanted to have sex, but then we talked about how we actually kind of liked each other, so we didn't want to have sex right away, this is a modern rom-com, folks. That's as romantic as it gets, which I don't know, I thought that was sweet. So then we talked about that for a while and then we ended up having sex anyways. But we were like, we're definitely gonna go out again. This is the least romantic shit I've ever heard. When you say it like that. Who said I love you first? I fell asleep because I was gonna wake up at like 3 a.m. to finish editing my video on Halloween. The sluttiest of holidays.
Just stumbled over here after our Halloween party.
Lo and behold, Here comes David fucking storming up to my apartment. He like yells at me outside my apartment. Ashley!
I was just unable to contain myself and told her that I loved her.
While very drunk. But it was still very sweet. You were still sweet when you were drunk.
Was really tempted in the morning to pretend like it never happened and I was blacked out and just mess with her head. But I said it again in the morning and everything's good.
What's my weirdest habit?
There are a few, but I'd say the weirdest is eating like a chipmunk who's trying to save nuts for the winter. She eats like this and then makes sure that no one's watching and then takes another bite and then looks around while she's chewing to make sure that no one is watching her too much and then takes another bite.
Your weirdest habit is that you like to watch me eat. And he's not eating anything, he just wants to watch me.
That's not my weirdest habit.
His weirdest habit is that he has the urge, after we have sex and the condom is full and used, to tie it up and to whack me with it, which happened very early on in our relationship. And it has not happened since, but I know he wants to do it every single time. Okay. Who is the organized one in the relationship? What was your first impression when you found out about my job as a cam girl? I didn't tell David for like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And I told him because we were waiting in line in Goodwill and he was roasting people who do social media for a living. And then I was like, fuck, I should probably tell him.
Before I dig a really deep hole for myself. I guess my first impression was that it's really cool. Second impression was how much freaking time goes into it. I thought that YouTube was literally like, you film a thing and then you put the thing online. I didn't realize that.
Oh no, I wish.
I didn't realize that filming was like 1/10 of the hours that go into a video.
It was also nice because you didn't make that big of a deal out of it either. Because at that point I had like 300K or something and I thought it was like some big shit. And then David has watched like Fortnite YouTubers who have like 7 million.
20 million.
Yeah, so he was like, oh, you have a nice little channel. And I was like, oh. Ow! But also, thanks! Who is the dominant one in the relationship? You know what I'm saying?
That's me.
I think I'm the dominant one.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Only choke consensually, kids.
What weird talent do I have?
Being able to stuff your penis inside your ball sack.
I guess that I can make the top part of my thumb a 90-degree angle with the rest of my thumb. There we go.
Okay, now you gotta show the ball sack thing to the camera.
No.
When is my birthday?
May 4th, 1998.
Your birthday is April 14th, 1996. I got a couple questions that were like, what's it like having an age gap relationship? Like, that's 2 years and we're graduating like 3 months apart from each other. So like 0 years. Where was I born?
Ellicott City, Maryland.
I was born in Columbia, Maryland, but close enough. It's the neighboring town.
You grew up in Ellicott City, Maryland.
Yes. Very important information that I will ask you about all the time. You were born in San Diego, right?
Yes.
When/where did you meet my parents?
I haven't met your parents
Yes.
yet.
But I had met his parents in San Diego over
For
Thanksgiving. 2 months into the relationship.
Yeah, we moved so fast.
What color are my eyes?
Very pretty light brown.
If you
Light
said a
brown.
regular light brown, you would be wrong. Just objectively. They are a very pretty light brown.
Very pretty.
Yes. And your eyes are a fucking nice blue.
No, they're okay.
Okay, no, you know your eyes are beautiful and it's infuriating. The next question is,
Wait.
have you done anal?
Yes, but never again.
I'm sitting in front of the TV. What's on the screen?
Probably stand-up comedy. And not a TV. A computer screen playing Netflix.
Which stand-up comedians are my favorite?
John Mulaney. Fuck, I know. We talk about him all the time. Yeah, Bo Burnham. There we go.
Yeah! If Joe Rogan has recently released a special, you would definitely be watching it.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, football.
That's pretty much all I watch. And the Scientology channel.
What am I good at?
Oh, jeez. How long is this video?
Aww.
Making and editing YouTube videos, taking and editing photos, school, being able to listen to things on like 3 times fast forward speed. Like how? Totally new question. What am I good at?
Oh my god, babe, how did you come up with that? That's like such a good question. Everything that involves people being really perceptive, you're genuinely fucking wholesome. That's really hard to say for a lot of people. What am I bad at?
You're bad at truly relaxing.
Which of my hobbies do you find the least interesting?
I feel like you don't have many hobbies. You just have a bunch of jobs. So it's more like, which job do I find the least interesting?
Where am I on a Friday night?
Somewhere fun. With me. Or in this room. Which is also somewhere fun.
What did you learn from me?
I guess I learned what human potential is when you don't waste any of your time. It's much easier for me to spend time socializing on the internet, on Netflix, and I feel like a lot of people can just binge away on Netflix and not really think anything of it. But when I met you, I'm like, okay, so I guess this is what can get done when you utilize all waking hours of the day.
I learned from you that there are different values in life than what people in the entertainment industry / LA think of all the time, like money, how many subscribers and how many views do you have, and like which brands have you worked with and who do you know. It doesn't matter at the end of the day if you're not a good person and you're not making people happy, because that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Wholesome bean.
How do I spend my vacations? What vacations?
Oh, have I ever practiced an instrument? Which one?
Saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
But for how much of a freak she is, I would have guessed flute. Yes, flautists are freaky.
Huh. Who's more jealous?
Oh, that's a hard one. Probably me. You say it more. But I think deep down I'm more jealous.
And we're not like actively jealous that
No.
much. We just kind of both get uncomfortable when we talk about dating or having sex with other people in our past. Your biggest pet peeve about each other?
Using plastic straws. Ashley has a big thing of like 100 plastic straws that she likes to use. For all her
Exposed. I'm never gonna work again in this town, baby. And my pet peeve would be that you're a fucking loud chewer.
My other pet peeve is Ashley is way too cautious of a driver. Like, she's one of those like people that is like cautious enough to the point where it's dangerous for other drivers.
That's not true. I am right in the middle ground
You merge.
of the ideal driver.
You merge at 45 miles per hour, and the speed limit is
Wait,
65.
what else am I supposed to do? Fucking crash into the
65.
cars? There's not enough merging space in LA.
This is a quiz because I've told you this before. Oh, time to shine it back onto you.
Ooh, the tables have tabled. David is now asking me a question.
Whoa. I am at the zoo. Where do I spend all of my day?
The orangutans.
Oh, you remembered. If you've never seen orangutans at a zoo, or at least a good zoo, it's playful.
That is the most San Diego sentence I've ever heard.
They love people, and I love them.
You fucking awesome ass me.
If I'm ordering a pizza, what toppings does it have?
None pizza with left beef. Sausage?
How's your pizza?
When did you ever tell me this?
I didn't, but you should know. You should just know what I like, and then be able to piece that together to form a pizza.
Honestly, babe, if I can't guess your favorite pizza, why are we even together?
You're right, we should break up. Happy Valentine's Day.
Who usually wins our arguments?
I would say that we both win.
Things that aren't really arguments, but are more fights. I feel like generally, I'm the one to apologize because I'm the one who gets more upset.
You do get kind of a little mean during arguments, but not as mean as what I'm used to. If you're watching this, love it when middle fingers are blurred out. It's like, it's so obvious. Like, what else are you gonna blur out? A thumbs up? Peace sign? Hang loose?
You see like the two little blurs on either end. What was my first job?
Ice cream store.
What did they do to haze me at the ice cream store?
They made you drink orange flavoring that was alcoholic. What was my major?
Psych.
More specifically?
Psychology.
More specifically?
Psychobio?
There we go. What sport did I play?
Baseball.
Yeah. How old was I for my first kiss?
16?
17.
You
No,
said
I
you
was
started
16.
Dating. Haha, I know more about you than you do. Okay, those are all the questions that we're going to answer. Thank you, David, for doing this with me and for tolerating me in a relationship. Go follow David on TikTok. He's really trying to build his TikTok career, and it's getting kind of embarrassing at this point because you guys haven't been following him on TikTok. He has like 10 followers. How am I supposed to date somebody who's not also famous? I just don't know. On that note, happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Can't forget.